Hello, welcome back to another reaction review video with me, Nina Schofield, singer-songwriter, vocal coach and session musician, and we're here to listen to some new music from not only Selena Gomez but also Benny Blanco. So obviously they are together, I believe they're engaged, unless I've gone absolutely mad. I think they are engaged. So this is the beginning of their project together. They have an album coming out together, and I have no idea what kind of music we should expect with this. I don't know what it's going to be like. In my head, I'm thinking it will just be like rare or something, but I don't know why, because I have no basis to put that on. But anyway, we're gonna find out and just do what we usually do, which is listen to as much as we can, analyze as much as we can the key points, whether that be the production, the phrasing, anything particular with the vocal going on, lyrics. I'll try and remember to do lyrics. I always forget, but I'll do my best. If not during, we'll have a look at them afterwards. And we'll just dive into what makes this a good song or not so good. I guess we'll, find out as we go. My job, I feel, is to just point things out so that you can decide whether you like the song or not. And so that's what we're going to do today. I assume, because this is what I like to call a mainstream release, a big one, that if I try and put the whole of this video on YouTube, it will get blocked. I don't know why that happens with my channel, but it does all of the time. So I know it doesn't happen with everyone, but it does with me. So I will make sure to put the extended version of this video over on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link for that down below so you can check that out if you want to, but otherwise you will be watching the highlights version of this video here on YouTube. Welcome and thanks for joining me. I feel like a newsreader. Thanks for joining me today. Okay, so let's get on with the music. By the way, this is 1 minute 50, this song. I mean, I know in the era of TikTok we're looking at shorter songs being released anyway, but 1 minute 50, wow. Can you imagine the sped up version of this? It would be like a minute long. Okay, so shortest pop song of all time. Here we go. Oh.
If I broke your heart, would you take me back?
Whoa. Okay, I'm just going to take it back to the beginning again, because I heard like some bubbles or something, and I was wondering if that was something wrong with my headphones or it was literally a chosen sound on the song. So let me just take it back.
If I broke your heart, would you take
No, that sound is there.
Would you sign my cast?
So cute lyrics so far. I've not heard if I break my arm, would you sign my cast in a song, that kind of thing before. I think what's interesting about this is because it's such a vulnerable vocal, and because it feels like we have a very close mic capture. So she's very close to the microphone and you get every detail coming forth, and there's very minimal reverb on that vocal. It puts me in a space of listening to the lyrics more than I would if there was loads of reverb and heavy production going on. I always find that really interesting. I don't know if that's just me that finds that I focus in on the lyrics when the vocal is like this. But acoustic guitar and just it sounds like a really sweet love song so far.
When I was young, hope I don't repeat my past.
The phrasing here is really interesting. Let me just hear that again.
Hope I don't
break,
repeat
break.
My past.
So a smaller break in between, but I think the phrasing of this song's interesting breath-wise. I'm wondering where she's taking her breaths, because ordinarily I always encourage people to take breaths where it makes sense within a musical sentence. So where you would speak, you wouldn't necessarily take a breath in the middle of your sentence like that, and so you should put your breaths where it makes sense, in terms of if you were speaking the lyrics out loud, just conversationally. So this is an interesting one in terms of breath control.
'Cause I'm not scared of love.
Nice harmonies.
I'm not scared of anyone.
Wait.
'Cause I'm not scared of loving you.
Wow, did you hear that first harmony? 'Cause I'm not scared of loving. Yeah, it goes all the way down to the C#3. That just shows Selena's range. She has incredible low vocals, actually. I believe that's that lowest harmony. I mean, I think there are quite a few harmonies going on and double tracking, lots of layers within this.
I'm just scared of losing you.
Definitely, and then panned really interestingly.
And somebody new.
Nice.
How could they love you?
Actually, that's a simple, sweet melody. I believe there's that octave layer, very subtly placed within the mix, on top of the main lead vocal down there. Yeah, loads of layers, tons.
As much as I do.
Oh, I like that. This last bit.
As much as I do.
Do you notice how the layers of vocals that they have aren't precise on that lead vocal? I like that as well. That's on purpose for sure, to give it just that laid back feel, because quite often with pop vocals you'll very tightly have the double tracked layers on that lead vocal, so it's all very precise. I like the laid back kind of lazier feel. The harmonies and double tracking themselves are together, but they're away slightly from the lead vocal.
Promise not.
Little descending keys part.
I get photographed. You take my side.
Would you take my side? Really nice additional backing vocals here, kind of a call and response-esque thing.
Would you hold my hand? 'Cause I'm not scared of loving you.
So there we're just getting that little push. We're going from the, I'd say, mezzo piano to mezzo forte vocal, or maybe piano to mezzo piano. No, I'm going to stick with my first thing that I said.
I'm just scared of losing you. I'm not scared of anyone. Or if you're gone.
I like this. Yeah, so just that movement. These ooh vocals are a lovely gentle layer. There's all these additional vocals just added into the mix, and even though it's a very simple structure and simple sounding song, there's actually a lot going on in terms of vocal arrangement.
Find somebody new. 'Cause how could they love you?
I like that. One more time on that.
'Cause how could they love you?
Just the emphasis there.
As much as I do.
Da, da, da. Very cute. Oh, they're in love. Yeah, a really, really cute song. I was not expecting the vibe of the music. So when I said at the beginning, oh, maybe it'll be like Rare, no, totally not. I wonder if the whole of the album is going to be in this acoustic vibe, or if that will be sort of an intro track and it will develop into something else. I don't know. Let me look up the lyrics properly for a second, because we talked about the lyrics at the beginning and then I just stopped. Yeah, one thing that stood out to me when she said, if I throw a fit and get photographed, you know, obviously that's very specific to Selena and her situation, being a famous person and being a human, you know, first and foremost, and things get into the media and get misconstrued or whatever happens. I think that's such a unique situation to be able to talk about within a song. And there's sort of, I feel like this, you know, not insecurity, but invitation to say, okay, are you going to love all of me? So when you have lyrics like, if they still a lie, don't let him send me back. Would you take my side? Would you hold my hand? I said that backwards, but this kind of thing, it's an invitation. And then she says, because I'm not scared of loving you, I'm just scared of losing you. So that's where, you know, that slight insecurity comes in. I'm not scared of anyone or dying young, or if you're going to find somebody new, because how could they love you as much as I do? So yeah, that's so sweet. So lovely and loving and gentle, and the lyric really matches the music, and I think that's important too. Yeah, I'm just really intrigued to see what the rest of the record is going to be like. Let me know your thoughts on this song in the comments box down below. I sort of picked out as much as I could detail-wise. I'm sure there'll be some other things that you may have heard that you'd like to talk about, but yeah, if you'd like to watch the full version of this video, as I say, that will be available over on my Patreon page. Otherwise, feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, become part of our family here, be the first to see new videos, and I will look forward to seeing you on another video very, very soon. Have a great rest of your day, love ya. Bye!